What's up, guys? We're here with our E3 review, the whole thing. You saw videos on the Nintendo conference, Microsoft conference, and the Sony conference, but now we're reviewing everything. And we think about the entire E3 conference as a whole. All right, so you're up first.
I'm up first. Thank you so much for gratiating me with the firstness of this.
My pleasure.
Okay, first up, Microsoft. Okay, they did their thing, and by they did their thing, they bored the heck out of me with all their I don't call it third party, but all the peripheral casual, social stuff. It went on forever, and other stuff like little dance, whatever concerts by famous people that have nothing to do with gaming whatsoever.
He was like, get up. He's telling the gamers. Usher was like, get up, get up. No one got up.
I'm not getting up.
No one's getting up. The gamers aren't getting up for that.
For games. Anywho, so I mean, they had some nice games that they showed. The only, I guess, exclusive that they had for themselves was really like Halo 4 or something. Everything else was pretty much overall. It was pretty much like that anyway. Sony, to me, did the best as far as keeping it to games, but also bored. Like they went on forever about that Wonderbook thing. I was like, okay, it's a night. I had no problem with all that other stuff. It's just don't go on and on and on with it forever and ever.
Yeah, it was
they had some. They started. I like how they ended their conference with The Last of Us. That was cool. That was a cool game to see. You know, it's one of my tops of most games I'm looking forward to out of E3. And for Nintendo, they started nice. It wasn't like outrageously amazing, but it was nice. It was fun. It was like, okay, Nintendo, you know, bring it back all about being about the games, you know. And their big reveal was Nintendo Land. So I was like, again, I have no problem with that. It's just like, okay, all right. They started with Pikmin 3, which looked nice. Congratulations, by the way, Nintendo, on stepping into the HD generation. Congratulations. You've been behind since GameCube, but cool. Maybe we'll see some Nintendo 64 stuff back here again. You know, getting them graphics up there. But anyways, they had some nice stuff. They have ZombiU, so that's one, I guess, a good exclusive for them. They're trying to step into more mature games, I guess. But overall, this E3 conference for me was kind of lackluster. We had some nice games, don't get me wrong. But overall, it just was like, yeah, you know, so.
Yeah. The funny thing is, each E3, you usually have a diverse look at what all the conferences do and all that stuff. Got some notes here. But one thing that I know is that everybody kind of did the same thing. Is that they all got together and agreed, today we're all going to fail hard this year. What we're going to do is we're going to start strong, then bring some randomness in the middle towards the end. They just completely throw everyone off and not have any big reveals.
Yeah.
Where were our big reveals? There was nothing. We were waiting for that big thing, you know. Especially from Wii U, because that's a new console that's supposed to be kind of showing us now. I was waiting for something to say, this is it. This is why I definitively buying this console. But no one had that. No one had a big reveal. Yeah. You may say, what's that about that? Yes, it is. That's what E3 is about.
Yeah, it is about
it's about sensationalism. I'm sorry. If not, then don't come to E3 then. But that's what it's about, you know. Ubisoft won E3.
I agree. I said, if Ubisoft, like, trolled, it is like the internet. They trolled the pages of, like, I guess, like the YouTube pages of each one of the major developers, because they had a game and like it was like they popped up, Ubisoft, Ubisoft.
They were everywhere. Ubisoft. They were literally everywhere. They had like, by the time they were done, there would be 2 or 3 separate reveals of Assassin's Creed footage stuff. I mean, they had a Liberation game.
Probably argued that they had the best game, most anticipated game for each console. Or like kind of, it didn't have a whole lot of super exclusive, but it was like stuff of multi-platform stuff. Like it was some cool stuff. Like they had the biggest, newest IP as far as Watch Dogs. We didn't know anything about.
That's cool.
They had, of course, they have ZombiU for the Wii. They also have Rayman Legends. Assassin's Creed 3.
Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation.
Yeah, and Liberation for Vita. So I mean, they like did everything. They were like, this year, we're going to dominate by having a game for every single console.
Every person.
So, I mean, it was real cool. I was like, so overall, if we had to give a winner, Ubisoft won.
See, here's the thing. It wasn't like there weren't good games there. They were just not at the conferences. Some of the best games that like Wii U or Sony or Microsoft, some of the stuff was actually like at the booths.
Oh, yeah.
But we as viewers at home, we're not seeing the booths. Yeah. I mean, hopefully we get coverage from like IGN or from G4 or Spike or something like that, but we're not there at the booths, so why not show all your cool hot stuff at your conference? Why would you wait and not show that, you know? And because otherwise you get people waiting and waiting for something and it never shows up. And I mean, we had like a lot of repeats of games to get next Gears of War, next God of War. Gears of War, God of War, interesting. Anyway, we had all that next stuff. But like
next Mario.
Yeah, but
was
where's our new
Mario.
IP? Thankfully, we did get something from Sony. That's why I would say maybe Sony a little has more edge over Microsoft and Nintendo because they had Beyond, which is something interesting. New IP
and Last of Us. That's new to me. We've heard a lot about that.
So I mean, it was cool.
Secret, but Last of Us, Beyond, stuff like that.
I've seen a lot of exclusive DLC, which is not a good sign to me. Like, buy this game on our system because only on our system can you get this. I'm sure they released a big collector's edition where you get everything.
But maybe I'm wrong, but it didn't seem like it was all exclusive forever. So it was like exclusive for a limited time.
Yeah, and it was like I
could be wrong, but that's what I thought that they said. Like,
and generally that is how it is actually. I mean, you generally
can get it.
There's never going to be a chance to
wait a week. If I have this system, I have to wait a week.
But it's like I don't necessarily like that. Instead of having exclusive games now, because maybe that's getting too expensive to just have an exclusive game, or developers are less wanting to do that because not less much money. Then we're going to do exclusive DLC, which no, I'm not feeling that.
So overall, in our opinion, Ubisoft won. But what games are you looking forward to?
Okay. Halo 4 just amazed me for whatever reason. That's one highlight of Microsoft. For whatever reason, I saw that it just amazed me. I love the naval gameplay I saw for Assassin's Creed, that trailer they showed.
Yes.
Who's that? Was that Sony's conference they showed that?
Yes,
Sony's conference. Yeah.
So kudos to Sony's too by having, I guess, the exclusive rights to
that footage. But anyway, the naval gameplay of Assassin's Creed. So Assassin's Creed 3, Halo 4, Tomb Raider is looking awesome. Just coming along very nice. That was another highlight. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 3, it's going to be awesome. I love the fact that we have some new IP. Watch Dogs and Beyond both look very interesting. Once we see that's going. After seeing some gameplay of Zombie U, first off, I was like, what is this? Really? That's what you're calling it? Zombie U. And I'm kind of tired of zombies. But just looking at it, it means like maybe it came from something new. So I'm not counting it out. I'm not necessarily be looking forward to playing it myself. But it seems like interesting. But stuff that's interesting to me is Halo 4, Assassin's Creed 3, Tomb Raider, Last of Us was looking pretty cool. Beyond their Watch Dogs.
All right, for me, number one, Halo 4. I'm a Halo fanboy. For anyone who didn't know, Halo 4, it just looked really sweet. And it's so great to be back in the shoes of Master Chief. Yes. Thank you. Yes. We haven't played as Master Chief since 2008. I mean, as far as a new game. So come on, it's time. Halo 4. Assassin's Creed 3. The Last of Us. Tomb Raider, and I think my fifth was Crysis 3. Because Crysis 2 was really, really cool. Crysis 3 is going to be even more really, really cool. So, I mean, I like that. I just like the gameplay of it didn't get a lot of the spotlight as far as because I guess it kind of got overshadowed by some stuff. But Crysis 3 is a big game, and having a Crysis 3 is a big deal. So it might get overshadowed by some of the other bigger stuff. But Crysis 3, I think that might be a sleeper hit because it might be because so many shooters out there. We got Call of Duty Black Ops 2, we got Halo 4, But Crysis 3 Crysis in the series is its own genre of first person shooter anyway. It's different from those other ones. So I'm looking forward to Crysis 3 as well.
So I mean, E3 as a whole, it's kind of lackluster, kind of mediocre. It's just the way the feel I was getting from the conferences. They weren't great games, and we don't have to look forward to this year or next year and all that. There are some great games, just overall, just to feel the game.
Yeah, I guess the overall presentation, how they decided to deliver what they delivered, the pacing, like you said, especially for all the conferences, you always had that feeling of and next, but that never happened.
And it seemed like they can kind of going towards really trying to push that social thing, connect. You mean with our Xbox? I don't need everything connected. I don't need every single device I have to be working together in tandem for me to have a good time. I really don't.
I don't mind that stuff. You can do that. I just don't want to focus my whole conference on that. I want my games. So that to me is like, oh, by the way, I get my sweet games. And by the way, you get this cool little smart glass thing. Oh, that's a nice little thing. I might use it if I feel like it.
So that'd be the biggest thing you have.
I understand marketing it, but let's market it in marketing and commercials and other stuff. And it's not you can mention
do a nice press release.
Talk about it. But it just went on and on and on.
Nintendo had 4 different conferences at E3, so you might as well do one of those.
Pushed off as we have so much. Oh my god, there's so much going on. Oh my god, this 1 hour that we have here will not be enough time. So they spent more time saying there wouldn't be enough time. They wasted half their time they had talking about how much time they didn't have to talk about their stuff. And then it went on for after the E3 conference, and it had the whole little their Nintendo special thing. And I was like, I wish I cared about this because you guys did a whole lot of cool little stuff here. Went on by every game, this is what you could do with this. But I just didn't really care. So
so that's kind of how we feel about E3. Let us know what you think. There seems to be a lot of kind of consensus that E3 is a little bad. Who do you
Said-
think
said Ubisoft
won?
won.
Yeah, who do you think won? What do you want to see? What is most excited you? What games do you really want to see, to play yourself? What really surprised you? And what you're looking forward to over the next year or so. So that's it for us. This ends our E3 coverage. Our amazing
It was
E3
fun.
coverage. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to all of the new subscribers. We got like 2 new
Thank you.
subscribers out of
Shout
this.
out to you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
it. And thank you for joining the Barnes Brothers TV Network family.
Yes, thank you so
And we
much.
hope you enjoy watching us and all the other cool stuff that we do.
Yeah.
It's the only beginning. We're only going to grow and continue to get better. And put we love doing this, put a lot of work into it, and see how far we can go. Sky's the limit.
Yeah, exactly.
Sky's the limit.
Outer space is the limit.
Space is the limit.
Pluto.
We don't need no
That's
oxygen over here. This is Barnes Brothers TV, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
See you guys.
These guys.